Welcome, everyone, to another Warp World episode of World 1-1 Podcast. I am your host, Larry. With me, as always, is the Nestle Wonderball, Eddie V. We're coming at you with another one for E3 week. We are covering Ubisoft. Eddie, I'm going to let you take the lead with the notes here, and let's dive in.
Okay, Ubisoft brought out Shigeru Miyamoto and Bill Trinen to be his translator, and they were talking about, which I actually found weird, how they had a good relationship from the DS to the Wii. It didn't mention anything about the Wii U. I was just like, really, Ubisoft, really? You're gonna miss one whole system generation, but we'll let that slide. So. They started off the press conference for games with Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's a tactical strategy game coming out August 29th. Looks really good, really funny, very interesting. I really can't wait to play it. I was kind of shocked that they really was able to get that Nintendo style, Mario style looking. I was just like, this doesn't look like an Ubisoft game.
No, to me, it didn't quite look like a Mario game either, but it didn't look ugly. It looked somehow like the perfect mix of those two aesthetics.
Yes.
This was not the game that I expected. Right off the bat, we've got something that's been all but confirmed up until now. For a week and a half at this point, almost 2 weeks. And here we have a tactics game, a turn-based strategy. I'm curious. I'm interested. Apparently, holy shit, like special editions have sold out already.
Wow.
But yeah. I saw a couple places showing that they were sold out of pre-orders on the special editions already.
I didn't even know
apparently people are fucking on board with this thing.
I didn't get to even see the special edition. Like, I didn't see no announcements for it. I had to go back and check that.
That came in a press release just after, but yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we've got the Mario and the Rabbids together, no particular explanation of how or why, just there it is. And we've got some almost imposter Rabbids parading around as, Luigi and Peach and Yoshi and the like. And I gotta say, it looks funny. It looks, I think having Mario involved in this somehow keeps the Rabbids stupid humor in check to a tolerable level.
Yes,
that brings it around the consistency of Minions.
Yes. Some people feel that it's odd for Mario to have a gun, but I seen Luigi. He had his vacuum from Luigi's Mansion. It would be cool if Mario had his water guys from Sunshine.
That may be hidden in there somewhere too. You never know.
Yes.
But no, this looked interesting. Mm-hmm. Like I said, a tactics turn-based strategy game with a cover system, with some destructible cover for combat. Color me curious. This, and not to mention too, holy shit snacks. Coming in August. That's a quick fucking turnaround.
Yes, it's. They said they've been working on it for 3 years. So I'm like,
yeah.
Huh?
So I suppose props to them for keeping the lid on it for this long.
Yes,
because we all know that Ubisoft has a plumbing problem, as it were. Maybe they found the right person to fix that finally. They finally hired a fucking plumber to fix the leaks. I went there. Bad puns.
Just to let everybody know, before we continue to go forward, there was no Tom Clancy games announced at all at this show.
No, that was kind of a refreshing surprise. Like, the only one I really wanted to see would have been bring back Splinter Cell.
Maybe next year. Yeah. So, to me, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm definitely gonna get it.
Oh yeah.
It looks very interesting, and people who know good and well who got that Advance Wars tactics in them, they're gonna probably. I, I'm gonna see a speed run of this. Like this looks like
Yeah.
my first tactical RPG. Like this is what it looks like, and I want to see a good speed run to it. So,
hmm
moving
Yeah.
on.
No. Keep
Moving on.
going.
Assassin's Creed Origins is coming out October 27th. They showed a little bit more gameplay, and some
You
cutscenes.
like to put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
What you mean?
Origins?
Origins?
There you,
Yes. Yeah.
you know I'm gonna give you shit about this.
Yes, please do. Well, you want to know what I was taught? I was taught not origins. I wasn't taught that because I didn't hear that word from a lot of people. I just thought it was like origin, like original. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
So, because like origin sounds like I'm like, where's the A at? Like it's an I.
Yep. Anyways,
Yeah.
ass in Creed. Let's talk about this.
Um. Uh. It's in Egypt. I
Yep.
don't think the game is
Um,
going to look like that. I will say, and if you haven't heard the Microsoft press episode, go listen to that. I think this game borrows their open world formula, like the Eagle is the drone, and I, it's just more Assassin's
but what are
Creed.
they using for towers? Ubisoft can't have an open world game without towers.
Oh, that
I mean,
is
unless
true.
you're climbing to the top of the fucking pyramids.
Uh, I
I,
think they
I,
will
I
be able
hope
to do that.
that they took that year off and learned to vary their formula a little bit because damn, formulaic to the T.
Yes,
This has become their MO, and man, is it fucking tired.
yes. So
Like, please tell me you learned something in that year off.
I'm kind of ready for them to go in the future. Like move past going in the past in different environments. I'm like
Well,
get
they're going deeper past than they've ever done before.
yeah. It kind of started off how this series is supposed to somewhat start off. Like how the
Right,
assassins.
where the Brotherhood started from, hence their title origins, you know. So I mean, the big question here, I think, at this point comes: are we finally ditching the Animus?
I don't think so.
You know, do we see a game that is 100% set in the past without that connection to Desmond?
But I think after the third one, no, was it Assassin's Creed 3 or was it 3 was the last one that he was in it, the Desmond story.
But I mean, do we finally get away from the Animus? And
I
I don't
hope
know.
so.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Next they announced the Crew 2. This time you'll be able to drive cars, helicopters, airplanes. Right now you can sign up for the beta. If you like the Crew, then I guess so. I know I need to sign up for the beta because I want to give it a test. I want to give it a run. Other than that, it's just
So
more
are you
driving.
planning on taking this for a test drive then, Eddie? Is
Yes, sir.
that what you're saying?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am, Papa.
So we were dying to know, will this game be infested with my crew transactions?
Uh, really?
I went there.
Yes. Um.
I went there.
No, Ubisoft probably. I don't know how well the Crew sold because like nobody really brought it around in my area for the holiday, and I haven't really seen a lot of used copies of it. So we shall see.
I definitely got a little bit of a vibe of the Forza Horizon stuff.
Hmm.
That kind of fun open world play around uh, feel, which has piqued my interest a little bit. Um, I almost suspect that this broadening of vehicles is coming as a result of potentially lacking sales or lacking interest in the original crew.
Yes.
I'm kind of wondering if it didn't do quite as well as they had hoped it was going to do for them. So they thought, how can we beef this up to draw in more people? And this might be the way to do it. I'm like, okay, if they can get all three of these things down right, land, sea, and air, then they could totally have something here.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Well, moving on to that, South Park: The Fractured But Whole will be released on October 17th. I pretty much don't care about this game, so
You
thought
fucking heathen.
there you have your thoughts. I don't. I didn't care about the first South Park game. I was just like, this is so basic and kind of very garbagey. But I guess the people
But
who
it
like
was
that
fucking
comedy,
funny.
uh, I
We
have
finally got a South Park game that
I
was genuinely
get
representative of South Park.
guess what? Portal 2 had a better comedic script than South Park. I'm sorry.
I think part of the draw is the fact that Stick of Truth was the first South Park game out of many that finally really felt like the South Park game.
Yes.
You know, and there's a certain clearly there's a certain amount of respect that should be given to that fact because obviously a number of people have tried it and failed fucking miserably at it. But I appreciated the humor, and even though it was a little on the basic RPG side, I still had fun playing it all the same.
Not me. I was just like, grown worthy. Um, but that's me. I know people. I could get all the hate mail. Just send it at world one podcast at gmail.com.
You can send that directly to Eddie on Facebook.
You won't be able to find me. Mwahahaha. Oh no, the review is published my whole name. Never mind.
Guess who just got boned?
Boom. Oh, sorry. Moving on from that
By the
thing.
time you're done with the hate mail, you're gonna have a fractured butthole.
Mm, we'll discuss that a little bit after the show.
Shut up. Back on topic, fucker.
They started off their VR part of it. Temperance. It's coming out spring of 2018. They showed a little bit of it. I really don't know what it is. It looks like a game with different colors, and that's all I can say. I was just like,
Yeah.
this supposed to be a horror game or something? Adventure?
I have no idea what it is. I mean, it looked pretty. It looked interesting. I just don't know what the fuck it is.
Right. So we're gonna move on with that. Skull and Bones is coming out fall 2018. It's a pirate battle game where you also get loot and treasure, and you fight other players. And whoever because Larry is laughing, he's gonna give his thoughts. He's gonna give his thoughts. Everybody,
Go ahead.
you fight other players, and whoever remains at the end, they are the ones who will keep their treasure and stuff. The gameplay that they showed just really showed a battle between different players. They didn't show what loot that you were actually grabbing. Like, they didn't know if you was going to land, getting that loot, and then coming back. So, Larry, your thoughts? Because I know you have a lot of them. And be warned, everybody. This will involve Sea of Thieves. So, Larry, the platform is yours.
So I've voiced my opinion about Sea of Thieves. It looks slow and dull and boring to me. Skull and Bones looks like the exact opposite. It looks well detailed. It looks gorgeous. It definitely looks fucking head and shoulders above Sea and Thieves. Beautiful. And it looks rapid paced enough to keep my fucking interest. You know, watching entire lines of cannons just wreaking havoc and railing enemy ships. Just it, God, it looks fantastic. I am beyond ready to get my hands on this.
Um.
I think Skull and Bones embarrassed the fuck out of Sea of
Oh
Thieves.
yeah, you literally could tell the difference. I'm still skeptical about it because it was a trailer, and I'm just like, this game is not going to look like this when it fully comes
No,
out.
they showed some gameplay in there too.
I'm going to hold judgment for that because
They showed some gameplay in there when
I'm
they were showing an actual battle.
I'm going to hold a lot of judgment, a lot of because the thing about it is they show some gameplay, but is that real? You know, Ubisoft is good to show spectacular trailers, and then the game comes out and it's like basic and dull, and it's just like this is Ubisoft's graphics and design of the game, aka the Division, aka Watch Dogs. So I'm going to hold judgment against it. I'm not saying that it's bad or it's good. Sorry about that. I know it looks like it offers more than Sea of Thieves. I would say that. It is coming out first. Before it, they is fall 20. Well, actually no. Sea of Thieves comes out first. I'm sorry. Skull and Bones come out fall 2018. So we would actually see if Sea of Thieves is a successful hit. Skull and Bones will have to like really prove that it has more than Sea of Thieves, because I think they're going to be watching how Sea of Thieves does and tweak some things and then release their game. But Skull and Bones probably will do better than Sea of Thieves, but we should just see. We shall see.
Yeah, my only concern would be that, if Sea of Thieves makes it to market first, that you're going to be fighting to pull people away from um, Sea of Thieves to go play Skull and Bones,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that might be an uphill battle just because Sea of Thieves has been building now for a couple of years.
Yes. Well, moving on, Just Dance is coming out in October for everything. They started out with like Jamiroquai.
This
So
was hands down the worst part of their fucking show.
well, let's just get through it real quick. They started with three dancers who was kind of doing a hip hop dance, and then three Asian or two Asian and some white chick came out doing some dances on Japanese. So it looks like they're doing international songs. And then BB Rexa, she came out and sang a song, and she's just like, Just Dance is coming out in October. Bye. I was just like, oh, Larry is probably having Lady Gaga Super Bowl.
No, dude, you know what yeah, no, that's not far from the truth, but honestly, all I could think of looking at those first three that came out, I'm like, Mortal Kombat at the rave? Scorpion?
What was with the panda though? I'm like, huh?
Yeah, none of this made any fucking sense.
Like they did songs, but they didn't show any of the game, and I was just like, oh, okay, thank you, and then move.
Yeah,
And I would say,
that was a bad idea on their part, and I hope one day they outgrow doing that.
BB Rexa. I mean, she's a good singer. I like her songs. She's not a bad artist.
Yeah, but this did not have a place here. It did not belong.
Yeah. But it's Just Dance. Moving on from that, South Park.
It's not just dance; it's just dumb.
That should be the episode. It's not just dance; it's just dumb. South Park Phone Destroyer 2017. Starlink Battle for Atlas. Let's keep moving along. I have no words. I was just like, what is
No,
this?
I'm okay with this. It's not like it's hurting anything for them to come out and branch out a little bit, and it looks like we may be seeing some simplified, version of combat that's a little, more story light than Stick of Truth and Fractured But Whole. Um, I think it'll be a good time sink. If they can if they can continue to capture that humor and that essence of South Park into a mobile game, I think they'll do well with it.
Starting Battle for Atlas. because coming out in fall 2018. It's coming out for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. And it looks like it's a Toys for Life game, but actually you're putting different parts of a ship. So it looks like the ship connects to your controller, and from there you put different things on, and you just control the ship with your controller with the piece on it. And at first I thought this was a Switch game exclusive, but it's not. It's coming to all other platforms. And I'm feeling this. I kind of the toy idea, whatever. But I was just like, if this controls well, like if it gives me good Star Fox vibes, I'm down for it. And then I started thinking about I seen one of the red ships, and I was just like, is this Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, this appeals to the nerdy child in me. I want to play with the little spaceship toys. I don't know why the fuck I have to connect it to my controller,
Right.
but I want to play with them. I want to collect them and build them. And gameplay wise, this looks fucking neat.
Yeah.
It does. Like somebody looked at No Man's Sky before it came out, and said, "This looks like a cool idea." And then No Man's Sky came out and went, "Well, I guess nobody's done this yet, so we'll do it."
We could do better. So yeah,
It's not like No Man's Sky set the bar real fucking high.
exactly. Even with all the death threats and stuff, and everybody giving it Game of the Year, all that nonsense. But yeah, starting Battle for Atlas, I'm into. I think when it comes out, hopefully they show it again at next year's E3. I kind of want to get my hands on it. I really want to try it. It looks cool. Steep Road to the Olympics is coming in December 2018. This is like new DLC for the game. It's to go kind of go with the Olympics that's coming. The Pyongyang Olympics, something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's not SSX, so I don't care.
okay. Because I wonder, a Steep should be coming to Switch, and hopefully they get that DLC also.
Mm-hmm.
So, Far Cry 5, Far Cry 5. uh,
Oh, we're about to get to one of the worst jokes I've told in a long while.
so they talked about it a little bit, and then showed some gameplay from the game. And it looks interesting. They introduce some of the characters that you will friend, and they will help work with you. You can also call in other players like co-op, and they can help you guys do missions also. But I'm gonna turn this one over to Larry before I give my thoughts. Larry?
Okay, so fair warning, you guys really do need to watch this. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool trailer.
Yes.
It is. But man, I watched the trailer and I saw the dude in the church with the graffitied up gun, and all I could think is, are we getting Westboro Baptist expansion DLC?
Oh no! Can I tell you I would buy
I couldn't
that?
help it. It's the first thing that went through my head.
Can I tell you I would
Right
buy
after
that?
that, it was immediately followed up by the church scene from Kingsman.
If they do like a Westboro style church DLC, I'm buying that day one. And if it's on,
I think it's a genuine missed opportunity if they don't. Holy shit, that needs to happen.
I think Ubisoft profit would probably about go triple. The Westboro will be upset, but they don't care. They don't know nothing about video games. But to destroy someone like that, like I think you'll be watching Twitch streams. You'll be seeing YouTube videos of people blowing them up the best way. I wouldn't be surprised though if we don't get it. Someone's gonna mod that in this game.
Oh my god, someone please do it. It needs to happen.
Someone will. Someone's gonna mod them in this game. if if they don't do it, it's a, like you said, a missed opportunity. Oh my goodness, the
Not
Westboro.
just a missed opportunity; it's a fucking crime to not do
Oh
that.
my goodness, the Westboro and Far Cry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think that's probably one of your best ideas ever that I heard in a long time. Like I'm gonna pick up Far Cry 5. I am gonna play it. Uh but I know I'm going to, now that Larry put that thought in my head, I'm going to want that Westboro DLC. I need to have that in the game.
Yeah, you do.
Yes. So
Oh my
uh,
god.
so they ended off the press conference with Beyond Good and Evil 2. Uh they showed the monkey and
You're
the
now
pig.
one game away from the holy trifecta of E3 for me. Holy fuck nuts.
They mentioned Metroid at Nintendo. That would be the trifecta.
Yeah.
So this one is actually it's a sequel, but it's actually a prequel before Jade was even born. That's what they're showing. Um, and it starts off with a monkey and a pig, making a deal. The monkey tricks the pig with this golden thing, and it's actually candy that melts. And he getting data disc, and they started chasing them and stuff. And the pig is cussing, get the effing f this, and I'm like, ooh,
Why are you censoring yourself? Did you not remember what show you're on?
yes, I'm going to be professional. Move on. So, they show
I'm going to need you to lower the bar a little, Eddie.
we're already a framework of professionalism. That's enough lowering for me. Uh, they didn't show no gameplay for it, but it was a very good and cut trailer that you guys could get an idea about this game. And then the Ubisoft choir came along and just joined everybody on the stage and they end the press conference. But Larry, your thoughts about Beyond Good and Evil 2? We don't know what platform it is just yet. I don't know if they said anything.
There's not been platforms announced. Surprisingly quiet at a certain following press conference, but we'll talk about that here in the next show post. But no, there's been some strong rumors floating from a particularly accurate source of late um, that this may end up a timed switch exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I think, if anything, we will see. We'll find out tomorrow. If Nintendo managed to swing that one, that's a good get for them.
Yes.
Um, that's a real good get for them. But
And
yeah,
that time exclusive
this,
would be like a year, almost if you think of like Rise of the Tomb Raider. Uh,
yeah,
kind of deal.
this is this is the one where we all kind of finally just lost hope and just resigned ourselves to the obligatory question of, think we're going to see it this year? Probably not.
No.
We'll hope, but probably not. Nobody actually got their hopes up in any realistic fashion. And yet, lo and fucking behold, there it was in all its gorgeous glory. I mean, seeing Michelle Ansel tear up on stage that, he finally gets to bring this, out of the shadows and into the light, was a beautiful moment. This at this point, the only thing left for us to, scream about is Half-Life 3 now. Final Fantasy 7 Remake is happening. Shenmue 3 is happening. Last Guardian is out. Beyond Good and Evil 2, finally. All we got left to bitch about now is Half-Life 3. Come on, Gabe, step up your game, fucker.
Oh, yeah. I'm interested. I got the original one for GameCube. And I can't wait to play part two. I can't believe it's been 15 years. I'm like,
Dude, it's been almost 10 years since the tease for BG&E 2. I want to know what game finally sold well enough that they stopped holding this shit hostage, because for a number of years they kept saying, in regards to Beyond Good and Evil 2, that, well, maybe if this sells good enough, that we'll bring out BG&E too. They kept dangling that carrot off the fucking stick for years, holding this shit hostage. Tied theoretically to the sales of some other game arbitrarily. It's like, just let the man make his fucking game.
Yes.
So, but yeah, that's the Ubi show. They ended spectacularly with that thing that nobody thought was going to happen, but there it was, and just simultaneously the entire gaming world just kind of choked up a little bit along with Michelle, and it was this beautiful moment of joy.
Well, I know for me, the games that I'm looking forward to is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Beyond Good and Evil 2, and there was one more, and Far Cry 5. Those are the ones that I'm looking for. And starting Battle for Atlas. I'm looking for that. I'm looking forward to that. So those 4 games I'm looking forward. I think that's the most games I'm looking forward to out of all the press conferences besides Nintendo. I pretty much want probably everything Nintendo shows. So but those 4 definitely for Ubisoft made it really strong for me. I kind of going to get them once again a 4 out of 5 Yoshi coins. Actually 4 out of 5 Yoshi coins with 2 mushrooms.
You never mind. So, but yeah, that's it.
Come tell me, come you.
No, no, we're not going there. So, anyways, yeah, guys, we're gonna see you back to talk about the everything that happened at the Sony show next.
Yes.
So we'll be back.
Yeah, so guys, follow us on Twitter at world1_1 podcast for some of our tweets. And follow me at that retrocode. You can also hear more at Shout Engine and email us at world11podcast@gmail.com. And we will see you guys back for the Sony conference. And with that, we are out. Bye.
Good night.